Imagine for a moment a lush, vibrant jungle rife with the hum of life. Our journey takes us through dense undergrowth, across babbling brooks, over hills, and beneath the long shadows of towering trees. And there, deep within the mystery of nature, we seek the gilded heart of a legend, a city of gold, and a dream that has captivated the minds of explorers, adventurers, and dreamers for centuries. Welcome, dear viewers, to a story from the annals of time, the tale of El Dorado. Welcome back to Intrigue Sphere. We are your guides on this journey through the depths of mystery and the heights of curiosity. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join us on our quest for truth. Today, we journey into the heart of the jungle, into the pages of history, to unravel the truth behind the legend of El Dorado. Undoubtedly, for those among us who have already crossed the threshold of their 20s, the term El Dorado instantly triggers vivid memories. That's right, we're referring to none other than the road to El Dorado. This enchanting DreamWorks tale, released in 2000, has etched itself into the hearts of both the young and the young at heart. With memorable characters, daring adventures, and an infectious energy, it brought the mythical city of El Dorado to life right before our very eyes. So if, like us, this mention evokes a pleasant wave of nostalgia within you, it's time to grab that popcorn and settle in. We're about to embark on a journey to separate fact from fiction and uncover the true story behind the legendary city of El Dorado. The birth of the legend. The captivating story of El Dorado, the fabled city of gold, began to weave its golden thread into the tapestry of history during the 16th century. Spanish explorers, fueled by dreams of boundless riches and the thrill of the unknown, embarked on daring voyages across the vast, turbulent seas. These adventurous souls yearn to unravel the mysteries of the New World, an untamed land whose infinite possibilities ignited their imagination and spurred their ambition. Upon their arrival, they were greeted by mesmerizing tales of a grand city, a place of such opulence that it existed beyond the scope of their wildest fantasies. A metropolis where the streets were not merely paved, but crafted with gleaming gold. A magical utopia where the trees, adorned with glittering jewels, sparkled with the promise of unparalleled wealth. But this fabled city, steeped in the lore of the indigenous people, was a complex tapestry of truth and metaphor. And what if I told you that the legend of this golden city, this El Dorado, was not a physical place, but the embodiment of a person, a leader, or an idea? The Golden One. Delving deeper into historical records and ancient narratives, we find that El Dorado, which translates to the Golden One, was not initially a geographical place, but rather a ceremonial rite practiced by the Muisca tribe. The Muisca tribe, an indigenous community, inhabited the region known today as Colombia, and their spiritual practices and customs have left an indelible mark on the annals of history. The El Dorado ritual was centered around their chieftain, a figure of power and reverence, who embodied the wealth and prosperity of his people. In a spectacle of grandeur and piety, he would adorn himself from head to toe with fine gold dust during religious ceremonies, becoming a living testament to their spiritual belief in the divine power of gold. Then, aboard a ceremonially crafted raft, the Golden Chief would navigate the sacred waters of Lake Guatavita. Amidst a reverent hush from onlooking tribespeople, he would dive into the lake, surrendering the gold that clung to his skin to the depths below. As the gold washed off his body, it was seen as an offering to their deities, a demonstration of devotion and respect. Yet, as the foreign invaders arrived, their insatiable lust for gold distorted the essence of this ritual. The spiritual act of offering became, in their minds, the foundation of a story that told of a city overflowing with unimaginable wealth. Due to the ambition and greed of those who sought its riches, the legend of El Dorado, the city of gold, took on a life of its own, the pursuit of El Dorado. Over the centuries, the pursuit of El Dorado led many expeditions deep into the heart of South America. Some of the most famous adventurers include Francisco Pizarro and Sir Walter Raleigh. They risked their lives and fortunes, led by a dream spun from the threads of greed and glory. The pursuit of this mythical city claimed the lives of hundreds of men and led to the decimation of indigenous populations. The City of Gold. The birth of the idea of a golden city is a fascinating tale in itself. Where did this concept spring from? A city whose structures were constructed of pure gold. The National Geographic Society sheds some light on this. They contend that the exquisite golden objects created by the Muisca and other indigenous cultures may have inspired this fable of a city glistening with gold. The Muisca were remarkable goldsmiths. Their skill and artistry were unparalleled in their time. They created intricate objects of reverence, delicate figurines, ornate jewelry, and sacred ceremonial items, all wrought from the gleaming metal they considered divine. These golden treasures held deep spiritual significance for the indigenous people. Often they were entombed with the departed, accompanying them into the afterlife as symbols of spiritual wealth and protection. Moreover, as part of their religious rituals, these golden artifacts were frequently offered to the gods. They were considered gifts of devotion, tokens of faith cast into sacred lakes and rivers, entering the domain of the divine. Upon encountering these exceptional works of art and hearing tales of the spiritual practices that surrounded them, the Spanish explorers' imaginations began to run wild. The glimmer of the gold artifacts, the reverence with which they were treated, and the ritual offerings to the gods may have planted the seeds of a city built entirely of gold in their minds. These seeds eventually grew into a fantastical story that spread like wildfire across continents, driven by ambition and avarice. The legend of El Dorado, the mythical city of gold, was born and embedded in the minds of explorers and fortune seekers, setting off a feverish hunt that would span centuries. Unveiling the City of Gold. Having understood the roots of the legend, it's time to dive deeper into the very heart of the myth, the Muisca civilization and the Colombian jungles that were once their home. This isn't just about landscapes or geography. It's about stepping into the shoes of those who were part of the birthplace of El Dorado's legend. Imagine walking the paths they once traversed, seeing the lush greenery, feeling the damp earth under your feet. Imagine being a part of the grand ceremonies, feeling the thrill of the gold dust on your skin. As we delve into the remnants of the Muisca civilization, we catch a glimmer of gold dust in the wind, a faint echo of a civilization's vibrant past. We realize that El Dorado might not have been a physical city of gold, but a rich tapestry of culture, tradition, and belief. A golden era that continues to intrigue and inspire. The Muisca civilization. First, let's journey back in time to when the Muisca civilization flourished in the Andean highlands of modern-day Colombia. The Muisca were skilled goldsmiths and farmers, their society built on the fertile lands around the Andes. They constructed intricate networks of roads, bridges, and canals, attesting to their advancements in engineering. But perhaps their most captivating aspect was their religion and associated rituals. The Muisca believed in multiple deities who governed various aspects of their lives, and to appease them, they held elaborate ceremonies, one of which would inadvertently give birth to the legend of El Dorado. The Colombian jungles. Now let's turn our attention to the Colombian jungles that were once part of the Muisca homeland. These jungles, dense with a diverse array of flora and fauna, served as the backdrop for the Muisca life and their mythologies. Under the thick canopy, the Muisca performed their rituals, their stories passed down the generations, and eventually transformed into the legend of a city of gold. Unveiling the City of Gold. Having explored the Muisca civilization and their homeland, it's time for us to uncover the City of Gold. But rather than a physical city, we find a rich tapestry of culture, tradition, and belief. We see El Dorado not in golden structures, but in the golden dust used in ceremonies, in the intricate gold artifacts created by skilled Muisca artisans, and in the golden era of a civilization that continues to captivate us. As we catch a faint echo of this vibrant past, we realize the truth of El Dorado, a legend born out of cultural misunderstandings. Its reality far more intriguing than the myth. Journeying into the past, we not only uncover ancient mysteries, but also learn invaluable lessons that can help shape our present. Speaking of journeying into the past, the Mystery School Code provides a wealth of ancient wisdom, secrets, and tools that can transform your life today. It's a treasure trove that's just waiting to be discovered. Click on the link in description to embark on your personal journey of transformation today. Conclusion. El Dorado, the City of Gold, may not exist in reality. Its allure has left an indelible mark on history, inspiring countless tales of courage, ambition, and human folly. Whether a myth or reality, El Dorado will forever embody our longing for unexplored territories hidden riches, and a world beyond the confines of the known. Unraveling the legend. But what does El Dorado teach us? Perhaps it serves as a poignant reminder that not all that glitters is gold. And perhaps in our relentless pursuit of wealth and glory, we risk losing sight of the true treasures in life, the beauty of nature, the richness of diverse cultures, and the intrinsic value of our shared humanity. Mysteries left unresolved. And while our journey through the thickets of history and the jungles of South America comes to a close, many mysteries surrounding the legend of El Dorado still remain. Could there have been a basis of truth behind the legend, a city rich in gold that remains hidden away? Does Lake Guatavita still hold secrets yet to be discovered at its bottom? The answers to these questions remain shrouded in the mists of history, a lure for those still fascinated by the siren call of the Golden City. If you've enjoyed this adventurous tale of El Dorado, be sure to like this video and share it with your fellow explorers. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay updated on our next journey into the realms of the unknown. Here at Intrigue Sphere, we believe every mystery is a door, and every journey of discovery is an adventure waiting to unfold. So come, join us on our next adventure. Until then, remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and above all, never stop exploring. This is Intrigue Sphere, signing off.